All right, well, welcome back here to First Year Beekeeping. Today is September 22nd. It's been about 3 weeks since we've been in these hives. I actually missed that on video. I had a guy come over from my local beekeeping club and he helped me find the queens here. So I do have 2 marked queens now in both of these hives. What I'll try to do for this video is I'll try to find them, kind of show you how you would go about marking a queen. It's just extremely difficult for me to find a queen. So we finally found them in this first hive here. It was on the very last frame. So if you think there's 20 frames, each frame has 2 sides, that's 40 sides. We found that queen on the 40th side, so it seemed like it was running from us. In that second box, it was on the probably like 35th side. So they were running from us. He showed me a couple of cool little tricks just about when you're taking the hive bodies off and kind of how to sit them, those sorts of things. So what we'll do today is just a quick inspection. It's been a few weeks. We'll just see how they're looking on honey stores as we're starting to head into fall here. You can see the goldenrod's been blooming. So that fall flow's been going on right now. They're bringing a lot of yellow pollen back right now. So we'll get in and take a look there and just basically make sure they're looking healthy here. So we'll dive in and kind of see where this one takes us here. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is there's probably like half of the frames up top that don't have anything on them yet, no comb built. So there are some eggs up here, some honey up here on this side. What I'm gonna try to do is just, again, kind of try to checkerboard it. I'm gonna come back and start trying to feed them sugar water. It looks like maybe they've been eating a little bit of their honey stores already. I'll get some more sugar water and feed them after this, just to kind of keep trying to boost them into winter here. But right now I'm just gonna try to checkerboard them. What that means is I'm gonna take basically a drawn frame, something like this. So that's drawn out on each side all the way, and I'm gonna put that just on one side here. And then I'm gonna take an empty frame, something kind of like this, and just put it next to it. And what that'll do is try to make them just draw that out, and then I'll put try to get a drawn frame, put it next to this one. So checkerboarding them, they'll start to draw out those ones in the middle there, hopefully. Now, an interesting one, the guy last week showed me, or a couple weeks ago showed me, was that instead of putting the box just flat like this on the pallet or wherever, to avoid maybe crushing the queen, put it on its side. He said the actual state apiary showed him that. So I thought that was kind of interesting, so I'm going to start doing that there. Works out pretty well. If you can see here, there's my queen. That's how we marked her. It was green. So the years that end in 4 and 9, I guess, are color green. So let me see if I can get that in some sunlight there. There we go. 4 and 9 are green. So we marked her green, and that's a little bit easier to find her that way. So when you go to catch these queens, what you do is you just let her run right up inside of your bottle. Let's try it this way. When you go to catch them, you let them run. And I'm having a difficult time here. Let them run right inside of your bottle like that. Now she's on the outside, but you get the picture. see. Now that I got her here, see if we can get her to go inside of this bottle. Not wanting to, is she? Nope. Alright, we're gonna put her back. Put her on back in there and let her run the roost. But that's how you would do it. You'd let her run inside of here. Then you take this little foam pad and you just push her right up to those little holes. Push her right there, and that just kind of immobilizes her almost. You don't want to hurt her, but immobilize her enough. Then you take your paint pen and you just mark her right there. You can see how difficult that is to do kind of one-handed, trying to get it on video here, but that's all you do. But you can see that green shows up really well. So happy with that. Was able to find her, and now she's back in the hive. So I'm gonna just do a quick kind of run through here, make sure it looks good, and then we'll button this one back up. Now what I've noticed is kind of interesting. I'm gonna have to look this up. I don't know. It almost smells like there's a vinegar, almost a vinegar smell coming off this hive. Don't know what that is. Thought it was my suit at first. I washed it about 3 or 4 weeks ago, but you can really smell it inside of the hive. I've smelled it about 7 or 8 different times, so I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to look that up, but it's an interesting, a very sweet smell coming out of there. Yeah, I'm not sure, so we'll check that out, and maybe I'll post an update after this to let you know what I find out on that. But we'll go ahead and button this one up. Looks good for now. No queen cups, no queen cells. Lots of brood eggs, larvae. There's some honey in here, but it looks like they've been eating it. So I'm going to get some sugar water and try to keep feeding them. You know, there's probably about 8 or 9 frames that really don't have any comb on them. So I'm hoping that they'll keep building that into winter here, and hopefully they'll be a strong one and survive this first winter for me here. So I'll just go ahead and button this one up. So we just try to make sure the queen's not on here so I don't bump her off or anything. Usually you're okay, but good to double check. Wow, this one has that same smell to it. I'm not sure. I don't know what that is. Kind of a neat shot of, let me get out of the shade. Kind of a neat shot of how they start to draw that comb out. You can see that plastic foundation, that's that black there. But you can see they just draw that honeycomb out, and on this one we've got capped honey, which is the white cappings here. We've got a bunch of nectar that they try to dehydrate into honey, so they beat their wings on that very fast to dehydrate that, and that becomes honey. And when they feel that it's good, they put a wax capping on it, store it for later. You can see they got some up here as well, lots of nectar. And then inside of here they've got some, if you kind of move these guys out of the way, what you would call capped brood. So these are actually baby bees all around here. And you can see 3 of them right here that are trying to hatch right now. Kind of coming through right there, here, and here. And when they come out, they'll clean their cells and go back in, and they'll probably turn this frame into a lot of honey, a lot of nectar. If you recall, this is the hive that we're treating for the varroa mite. I've got my what we call just mite strips here, so I'll take that out. We did a half treatment because we didn't see too many mites. So just to play it safe, we kind of treated them anyway. So earlier I talked about the goldenrod being in bloom. You can see in that frame there, it's very yellow. Got a lot on this side too, very yellow. So they're pulling that goldenrod pollen in. So some queen cells on this one here. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of tear them down. They're not capped or anything. They usually say they do them for practice. So we'll just go ahead and take them down just in case. Don't need these guys swarming last week of September. Had a good wind there, so I didn't want to try to lose my queen. But you can see how easy it is to find them when they are marked. So first time I found both of them in a hive, first try here. So she's running around, everything looks good. Again, that years ending 4 and 9 are green, so 2019, that's a green mark. So we know that she was in here in this year, 2019. So makes it really easy, and she's laying really good patterns. So I'm just gonna run through these next 2 frames and button this one up and call this a successful inspection out here for week 19. So you can see again some more queen cells. They put a couple here, here. So there's nothing in them. So again, I'm just going to tear them down just to be on the safe side. All right, with that, we'll wrap up week 19. This hive looks really good. Really wanting them to start putting down some more combs, so I'm going to get some sugar water after this. Just do try to do a 2 to 1, maybe a little less, something in there, I don't know. And that's just by weight, so I'll do maybe 6 pounds of sugar, 3 pounds of water, something like that, and throw them in there. It gets a lot of sugar in the hive pretty quick, helps them build that comb, helps them put away some of those stores, maybe replenish some of that there. This hive looks really good. No real complaints. There was a couple of queen cups, but outside of that, I'm guessing they were probably just practice cups. There was nothing really built into them, no eggs, no larvae, anything like that. So everything's looking really good. So, fall starts tomorrow, actually. Yeah, so fall starts tomorrow. Pretty pleased right now. So just gonna kind of keep playing it by ear. Hopefully this winter I'll build some maybe nuke boxes, a couple more hives, and we'll kind of expand this operation a little bit here. So hoping everything goes through well in the winter. But yeah, right now, looking good. So see you again in maybe week 21.